Hey, hello YouTube family. Happy full moon, super moon. It's an energetically charged day. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. I know it's been a while. We haven't been here since I think 11/11, but I just felt super guided to hop on. So hi first. Thanks for joining. Make sure if you're not subscribed that you take a moment, subscribe, just stick around. It's lots of fun things happening here. So we're going to jump straight into the full moon energy because spirit has already just been getting busy, just downloading this morning, giving lots of downloads. So we're going to see what the cards have to say. We are using the Shaman. Let's see, we're going to not butcher this name. We're going to use the Shaman Dream Oracle deck today. We're also going to use the Angel Guide, as you can see. And what you can't see, we're also going to use the Spirit Animal deck. So, what's calling to come out first is that Shaman Dream deck. So, we're going to go ahead and use that first. So, let's just take some deep breaths first, because I'm just being called to tell you guys to protect your energy. It's with the full moon and the super moon, things can be super energetically charged. Things can just be keyed up. I have to constantly remind myself, but just telling you guys as I tell myself to just remember to just breathe. So throughout the day, throughout things that are showing up, don't forget to just check in with that breath. Let's just take a moment and do that now. It is always something to do. You always got your to-do list, your checklist. Trust me, I have one. My notebook is there. It's one on my phone and my notes. It is always something to do or be done. But yet at the same time, there is nothing to do and nothing to be done. So just take it in, just the present moment, enjoying the now. You're never going to get this exact moment back again. Just breathing that in and resonating really with that. Because we just come in like, what do the cards got to say? What does the reading have to say? What's happening? What's the energy? What am I feeling? And really, it's sometimes just about breathing, checking in, taking a moment, and enjoying the fact that I haven't even been here with you guys in months. So I could already tell the way the energy is by the way I felt the need to come in and go straight to it. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for just showing up on the planet, for expressing who you are. Just thank you for being genuinely you. That is so important. And I don't think that we really bask in that enough. What it takes to be unapologetically you, authentically you, like all of those things. And I really feel like that's what we need to just bask in every day. It's really time for us to enjoy, to play, but also to tap into the tool belt and do some of these practices that maybe we've been slacking on. Like we might know, I know I need to be saying my affirmations. I know I need to be praying. I know that I need to be doing my just different things that I've picked up over the course of my spiritual journey. But am I doing it? Am I doing it? Am I holding myself accountable? No, so sometimes you'll find yourself slipping back into, that I'm not doing it. I'm not doing those things to guard myself, protect my mind, just to make sure that I'm in alignment. Checking in with you. How is the body feeling? We're just going, 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 going. How you feeling? How you feeling, tribe? So that's vitally important. Your body is the internal GPS that is constantly talking to you. So as opposed to always feeling like, what do I need to do? What needs to be done? It's more about what is happening. What am I experiencing at every moment? Observing. You have to check in and be that observer with yourself. What am I experiencing at this moment? Feel pretty good. Body feels good. Okay. Or if not, maybe I need some sunshine. Maybe I need some fresh air. I've been in the house all week. Maybe I'm just a little keyed up. and just checking in with yourself and just giving yourself those things you need, the exercise, or we may hear our higher self, we may hear that divine spirit speaking to us, telling us what exactly we need to do. But are we doing it? Obedience is always the key. It doesn't have to make sense. Mhm. Don't always try to understand it, but stand in it. So because it's beauty in it, it's blessings tied to it. And later on, after walking in it, you're like, oh, that's why I needed to do that. That's why you told me that. That's why I heard that way back 3 weeks ago, 3 years ago, whatever it is. Just really tapping in and being present, being conscious of every moment. If we were just slowing down, we could have connected the dots. But because we were so busy with our to-do list, things to do, people to see, places to go, we missed the message. And it had to come back over and over and over again because that's how faithful the divine is. That's how faithful God is. That's how faithful kind spirit is. But I want to just get my messages the first time or as soon as possible. I don't want to just constantly be having to hear it over and over and over again because that's delaying my progress. That's delaying my manifestation. That's delaying all the things that are already mine. Why would I delay what's already mine? It's already on divine timing. So why would I delay? Either way, let's get into this shuffle. That's enough today. So we're going to do the Shaman Dream Oracle deck first, and then we'll get busy with the rest. We'll clarify some. On the bottom, okay, this right hand up. On the bottom, it's already saying in the hand. The universe is your partner. So it's already a clear message coming in that the universe is your partner. When you're co-creating with spirit, when you're co-creating with the universe, you have nothing to worry about. Really just keep yourself pure, your intentions pure. Constantly check in with where you are. After that, then the rest is flow. Let it go, baby. Let it go. All right, so let's go ahead and get a quick shuffle. Thank you, kind spirit, for divine messages. Thank you for anything that we need to hear, anything that we need to know, anything that we might be missing. I thank you for sharing from this super moon, full moon. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for making it clear. We love clarity, right? Thank you for keeping us in a clearer space. Gratitude, appreciation. Nothing serious going on here. It's all good. No, we have one flying cards already. All right. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, what's going on, tribe? What's going on here, collective? Y'all feeling heavy? Is it heavy? Oh, but that's that full moon energy anyway. The full moon can tend to be heavy, so that's what Spirit's saying. Like, this is nothing new. Too many, too many. All right, we're gonna stop there. We're gonna, that's the bottom of the deck. All right, let's see what's going on. We had one fly. Let's get the flyer. That's that. We might do a Celtic cross too, but right now we just go see what's going on with these. So the first one we got here was Wheel of Fortune. The wheel turns, and the wheel turns. So fortune it is, okay. Then the right use of power. Okay, okay. To whom much is given, much is expected. I am hearing with the right use of power. Transpersonal. Okay, that's the Watchers. Ooh, well, you got some guardians there. That's what I'm seeing with that. The obstacle. The obstacle is the way I'm hearing. Okay. Gestation period. Winter's coming. And then we have the disowned self on the bottom, the root girl. So getting to the root of the matter, I'm hearing, and also just integrating back those fragmented parts of ourselves. So those parts of ourselves that we have scattered around because we felt that it was unacceptable. We felt that it was nobody's gonna like that. I can't be that person. I can't show up like that. And even if it may be inappropriate in certain situations or circumstances, so it's said, you still have to love that part of yourself. You know what I mean? It's not like it doesn't exist. Because you don't want to look at the shadows doesn't mean that they don't exist. So just tapping back into those different parts of yourself, loving on those parts of yourself, because it's all interconnected, it's all important. We need all the parts of ourselves to learn the lessons that we come here on earth to learn. So we're acting like we're ignoring or acting like that part of ourselves does not exist. Oh, that's not me. I never do that. I never show up that way. So if we continue to act like that part of us don't exist, then we can't heal it. We can't heal what we don't deal with, or is it to be healed? But if it is something that a part of your lessons or that you're here to heal, then you can't ignore it or just stuff it down. So we had the Wheel of Fortune. We had all of those. Let's do some clarifying and then we'll go from there. So we're going to clarify with the Spirit Animal deck. For those who love it. I'm clarifying for the last spread. But I also feel like the Wheel of Fortune is, yeah, it's a new day. Some new things are coming, especially with that full moon, with the full moon energy. It is bringing in those manifestations, those prayers, those things that you've been laboring in your prayer closet for, those things that you have basically been saying with the new moon, however you've been calling those things forth. It says luck and right timing on that card. So it is the right time. You're blessed. Spirit's calling it forth. Some will call it luck. Well, we call it blessed here. But yeah, just expect those things that, oh, mind blowing blessings is what Spirit just said. So expect those things that eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. So just expect those things. This is different. This isn't like, oh wow, I got that scratch off. I gotta no, no, no. This is big deal blessings. So just stay tuned. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh, we especially when too the polarity of life sometimes is like these amazing things, but then feeling what we feeling. So just based on what we get, okay. Based on what we get on some of this, take a leap of faith is on the bottom of the deck because I could already feel the energy. So based on what we get on some of this, we'll see what sort of work we need to do. That's what Spirit is telling us. So the tarot oracle is always information, so you know how to move forward. So once we get the information, once we get the cards, once it all lays itself out, then we'll know, hey, okay, this week what we need to do is crank up our prayer time all the time, but crank up our, releasing time. We're holding a lot of things in some different parts of our bodies. We got to do some check-ins. We can go live, check in with the body, do some scanning, and once we find it, do some releasing. Live releasing, sending it back down to the earth, doing some loving. So we could just spend some time doing some of this stuff. Okay. Let's keep the reading going. But I just don't want you guys to, whatever shows up, what comes across our desk. All right, it comes across, all right. We see it. You evaluate it, and then you problem solve how to deal with it. You problem solve how you want to experience it. So, and I can't even see how they're coming out because they were just coming out. So we're just going to put this down how it comes down. Ooh, so the first one I see here is time to heal. Yeah. Whatever comes across, it said it's going to deal with it, right? So time to heal. It's time to heal. So if you've been running from it, what did we talk about? If you ain't even wanting to feel it, because I said you got to feel it to deal with it. So that shadow, whatever it is, it's time to heal. Okay, 55. Okay, change. Ooh-wee. And believe in yourself. Why? Because healing is possible. Whatever you want is possible. All of those things that you desire are standing on the other side of fear. You can have it. You really can. And that leap of faith was on the bottom of the deck. So you can definitely have it. But it's about believing in yourself enough to actually go for it. If you never go for it, you can't have it. If you always tell yourself you can't, then yeah, you're right because you said it. And that's how powerful you are, that whether you believe you are or whether you believe you aren't, either way, you're right. So just stand in that power. Ooh, what's the next card? I hadn't even looked at it yet, but what's the next card? Reclaim your power, says the Panther. And I was feeling that before the reading even started. It's the saying here in my sacred space that mentions about owning your power and all of those different things. We got the right use of power. I said, to whom much is given, much is expected. Okay, you sitting there with the Midas touch. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of authority there. That's a lot of who much is given, much is expected. So once you get that, what you gonna do with it? That's what spirit is. That's a part of the test. Spirit is saying sometimes, okay, you get it, but we also you that don't mean you're not being evaluated just because you got it. Okay, so just always pay attention to that. That was good. But reclaim your power. And the way this is lining up with the way I'm seeing it, the Watchers. So that was, like I said, your spirit team. And that's how your spirit team is looking at you. Talking about the eye of the tiger, the eye of the panther. Reclaim your power, they're saying. Okay, so that the wall part. So, but I believe if we line this up, I just want to make sure that they had lined up correctly, but with just how we're doing it now, sweet results await. So once you get over that wall, it is sweet results on the other side of that wall. Like, what's on the other side of the wall? I don't know. Nobody's never really been to the other side of the wall. What's going to happen if we go over there? So once you do go on the other side of the wall, which is the obstacles working through, and what Spirit is telling me, sometimes that looks like the generational thing. The family has never broke past this certain part. It's almost like the first one to go to college, the first one to do certain things. The family has never broke past this particular part. And you got to know when the confirmation hits. You know what I mean? You could be like, oh, no, that's confirmation. My dog is even in confirmation with this. So the family has never broken past this particular thing, continue to trip you guys up. Every time a family member has got to the wall, it's been a stop, it's been a block, it's been an obstacle. So now it's like at this point in time, at this point in life, it's time to get over it. So because it's sweet results on the other side of that. So yes, you got to get over the wall this time. Let me go ahead and just give you guys, I'll be right back, you guys. Yes, so you guys, and you see how, I don't know if I'm going to edit this moment out or not, but you see how you get to the wall, and every time you get to the wall, it's a stop. It's just a perfect example of that. Every time you get to the wall, there's a stop. Something happens. So even when I was in the video and I was talking about your ancestors and different people in your family have come to this moment in the past, and when they got to the wall, something happened. It was a reason or something occurred where they didn't keep going. They didn't go over the wall. Something stopped them. It was a distraction. It was a crisis. It was something that happened why they never made it over the wall. It's definitely given. You get to the promised land, but you don't make it in. So you're the one in the family. You're the one, as you're watching this and tuned in, that's supposed to go over the wall. And when you go over the wall, the sweet results await. So don't worry about the obstacles that you're facing right now. Spirit is saying, don't worry about what it looks like. Walk by faith and not by sight. We can't be looking at always what it looks like. It's going to look like a lot of things along the way. You've had a lot of times in your life when it looked like something, but then what came out on the other side, it wasn't that. It was like, wow, Spirit, you really worked that out. That was better than I could even think or ask. And that's been showing up a lot in my experience. But still, when something is still coming up and you're like, oh no, but this is different, but this is different. And that's why I'm being led to keep this card up. No, but sweet results await. And the bee has certain characteristics that They do. That's why I love the spirit animal deck, because you can tap into and go a whole nother level deeper and think about what characteristic does the behold, like as far as harvesting and protecting the queen at all costs. Spirit is saying again, protect that queen at all costs. And then just also the way that they work together, that collaboration spirit is certain things that after you get the initial level of the reading, because this is just a general reading that we came in to check in with the energy, but after you get that general surface level, it's time to just go a step deeper, and it's time to just really see, go over the wall, really see what spirit had to say here, because this is number 7. So also 7, talking about going over that wall, this is also talking about completion. You completed it. You completed the cycle. And after that cycle was completed, sweet results await, baby. Oh, wow. That's amazing. And the Panther spirit, just flashing back to it really quick because I didn't go over the number, but that's 44. And then what characteristics that Panther spirit have? And let's just go back one more, because remember this, I said this was like an ancestral card. They were right there before you went over the wall. The ancestors was right there. The watchers, they were right there. You could kind of see it all at the top of the card. It's all kind of different. Like, you could just see the orbs at the top of the card, light, body, is just so much energy going on right there at the top of that card. So they were already rooting you on. Like, hey, use your power the right way. Come on, believe in yourself. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. They were already pumping you up the whole time, like before you get to the wall, because they know every time somebody gets to the wall, they don't never go over the wall. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You the one. You the one, Neil. So you going, you running, like use your power the right way. Come on, come on. Because when you get there, you got to know you got to use this power to shoot up over the wall. You got to use this to do this, to do this, to do this. So just stay focused, stay focused. Reclaim your power. Act like you know. And then, after the sweet results await, winter's dream. You're just going into a winter wonderland, they're talking about, in a gestation period of just like actually letting all those things, everything that you've done, everything that has come up, you're just actually allowing it to kind of come forth. I love that too. And I need a few more clarifiers, but we already have some. And then we had the wasp spirit. That's why I said, just buckle up, you guys, because in the midst of all this, you went over the wall, some sweet results awaited. But maybe some people didn't come over the wall with you like you expected. Maybe some things just did. Some people really showed up a different way when you were going over the wall. And the results were sweet. And some stuff really were great. The polarities of life. But then life happened to sting. That wasp spirit showed up. And life stung too. In that winter gestation period, you like in this hermit mode, you like, whoo, because a lot happened after the getting over that wall. And it was a period of isolation because, he was like, okay, I'm over here. I see all this stuff, all this, but it's just like it was still a lonely period. And that stung a little bit. Life is speeding up, though. We know that with this full moon energy. Life is speeding up. But you see how his head is to the wind. His or her, their head is to the wind. They're gone. That's also the energy that you need to be. Just focus. Focus on the highest, most high. Focus and gone. And transformation is beautiful. I love a good butterfly. But at the end of it, when it's all said and done, transformation is beautiful. So remember, we had the gestation period and it's stinging and things being like, because the caterpillar feels like he's going to die before he becomes a butterfly. He feels like he's going to die. So sometimes life stings. Sometimes it feels like you're going to die, but you won't die in it. If you don't let yourself, if you don't choose to tap out and you don't choose to quit, if you stand firm, hold your peace, if you do all those things, then transformation is a beautiful thing, because you always get to choose, Spirit said. Spirit isn't going to make you, but I'm just saying, naturally, just you walking through it, you're not going to die. Okay, you guys. So we won't make this too long. We're gonna wrap this up. So let me get some of your angel cards because your angels did have something to say. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. And we'll wrap up this full moon, super moon reading. Then we'll tap into what tools we're gonna need for the week coming ahead. Today is Monday, so what tools we're gonna need. Let's make it quick. We're not going to do a full clarifier. We're just going to give like a few of these. I'm hearing 3 from Spirit. So we're going to do 3. And after that, we're on the way. Okay. Trying to keep them coming. I see a few things, but I'm wanting to really let them fly out. If not, we can always do. There we go. The bottom of the deck. Take a step back. All right. Sacred plan. All right. Okay. Sacred plan. So whenever you get to wondering, questioning, feeling, wavering, anything, you need to remember this is all a part of the sacred plan. You have free will, but this still is all a part of the sacred plan. The path that you're walking, everything that you're on is all a part of the sacred plan. So when I'm questioning and wondering, what's going on? I don't even know how I'm feeling about any of this. I tap into my higher mission. What is my higher mission? What is the sacred plan? What am I here to do? And when I go to that level, what am I here to do? Some of the things that I was worried about or concerned about no longer matter. Mm. So I'm tapping into that kind of energy. And what is that? A surrender. That's definitely a surrender energy. When you tapping into what am I here to do? Okay, I'm just gonna focus on my mission. I'm gonna focus to what I'm called here to express on the planet. How did you call me to show up this day and every day? What would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me say? And to who? That kind of living. Present every moment. I'm never gonna get this back. Not this exact moment again. Not this way. Ask and receive. The world is yours. What do you want? But getting real clear, getting real specific. Like when you go to your favorite restaurant or a new restaurant that you've never been, because we're doing something we never did to have what we never had before. So when you go, you got to still be able to look at the menu and ask. If you just sit there, then the waiter's not going to bring you anything until you ask. So it's time to clear your throat. And it's time to start asking, what would you like? What does that look like? Get as specific as possible. Get your favorite pen out, get your favorite notebook out, and start writing that down. Seeing what that looks like for you. Script it out. Your house, what does that house look like? Every bedroom, how does it look like? 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 15 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. What does that look like for you? But don't forget this, to whom much is given, much is expected. So with all of those things that you're given, you're going to have to know how to manage it. You're going to be responsible for what you do with it. So just manage that as you're asking. When you're asking for your 10 horses, 2 camels, and 5 elephants. You just want to make sure. But it is yours. So get grounded. Do you see that energy she's in? How grounded she's in? That spirit that just we woosed at the beginning of this for a reason, and we're going to close it with that divine seal, divine love, highest power for the good of all and the harm of none. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always rocking with me. Thank you guys for coming to see me. Thank you guys for letting me be a part of your journey. Check in on the comment. Ooh, confirmation. Ask and receive. Like, subscribe. I'm so grateful for you guys. Don't miss the moments. Don't be so caught up in what happened. Don't be so caught up in the story. Don't be so caught up in the crisis that you missed the moment. Every day that you got up, it was a magnificent miracle, a blessing, a perfect outworking of the law. What are you doing with that? Big blessings, baby. Big blessings. I love you guys. See you soon. It won't be as long as before, hopefully. But I'm working on spirit led and I have so much to share with you guys. So stay tuned on all my platforms. Follow us on Instagram at E3 Spiritual Women. Our website is relaunching soon. Just stay tuned. I'm super excited. And I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.